Hey my Pokè Peeps, so on the 12th day of Christmas we got 12 drummers drumming. I couldn't find exactly 6 Pokemon that were all drum based, so I pretty much just went noise making Pokemon. So let's see what we got and see how we go. Okay guys, so as you can see we've got our Rillaboom, pretty cool. Again, I think I've used this set before, I'm not entirely sure, but it's awesome, lots of fun. Hits really hard and is actually relatively quick. Can catch a lot of things off guard with its speed. Then we've got the belly drumming Snorlax. Again, it's a fairly standard set. To be completely fair, getting belly drum up is very unlikely in a singles battle, just because they'll switch into something on your belly drum and then blah blah blah, you end up dead. So it's there, but we pretty much won't be belly drumming. These attacks though are awesome. A lot of the time people are thinking that they can switch in Ferrothorns into Snorlax. No longer a thing. Heat Crash is 120 base on most Ferrothorns. So again, can't sleep on Snorlax again anymore. Not that anyone would ever sleep on a Snorlax. Although there are Snorlax beds, but anyway, this thing is ridiculously stupid and insane. Choice Scarf Darmanitan used to be a huge thing in UU, but then they did something even stupider, and they were giving it the ability Guerrilla Tactics. So that boosts the attack stat of the Pokemon, but they can only use the first move they select. So if you're a Choice Scarf Pokemon, and you are already only allowed to use that one selected move, you just get a choice band on top of your choice scarf. Ridiculous. Stupid. Incredible. Amazing Pokemon. Really stoked with it. So much fun to use. It really is. And we've got Bronzong. Again, it's a fairly standard sort of set, although they took away pretty much all of its viability. It no longer gets Rapid Spin. It no longer gets Toxic. So yeah, we're stuck with Stealth Rocks and some other attacking moves. Now, I do want it to be quite defensive. Then we've got our Scrafty here. He's going to be like one of our little drummer Pokemon. That's how I see it. A Dragon Dance set, hits pretty hard. After 2 Dragon Dances, outspeeds most things. It is pretty slow. I need that little bit of extra power, just in case it comes in on a Ferrothorn at like 60%. It can still OHKO that with Drain Punch, is the only reason why I wanted that extra attack and rather than the speed there. And then we have another Choice Scarf Pokemon, the Toxicity. Again, really fast, really cool Pokemon. I really enjoy using it. It works really well with the Choice Scarf, particularly with Volt Switch. Depending on the Pokemon you're up against, it can actually be really effective. So that's the team. Let's see how we go. Alrighty guys, so we actually come across a fairly standard. Okay guys, so we come across a fairly standard overused team. At least I've seen this a few times. Is a little bit awkward. Okay, the only Pokemon that I'm genuinely comfortable leading with is Rillaboom. Okay, probably the worst case scenario, but let's go for an Earthquake. If he isn't Scarfed, we should be okay. If he's Scarfed, we'll probably die. Okay, perfect. There's one Pokemon out of the way. So again, that's one of those situations where Rillaboom really just sort of catches people off guard. Not many people are using him. I don't know why. Again, it's an incredible Pokemon. So much fun to use. Really powerful. And then gets that move right there. Like, what even is that? That's ridiculous that that's even a move. I'm going to go for a U-turn here. He's probably going to switch. A Lucha comes in. Beautiful. So now we can go into our Toxicity. We get a little bit of Sandstorm damage, that's fine. I'm just going to go for a U-turn here. Oh, sorry, the Volt Switch. He probably goes back into T-Tar, I would assume. Cool. It's not going to kill, but it'll do a fair bit. And then we can go back into Rillaboom. Again, this thing is just doing its job. It's doing well. I'm going to go for a knockoff here. That was more so just in case he switched back into this thing, and which is something we didn't want, because Hawlucha usually relies on its item to get that speed boost. He'll probably go for the acrobatics here regardless, but we actually outspeed, get rid of its leftovers, and it's not an unburdened set. That's weird. Okay, and the other cool thing that just happened then, no more sand for the rest of the game. So let's go for a Volt Switch here. I reckon this will kill. Toxicity is not that strong, but Hawlucha is not that strong either, particularly when it doesn't get its berry boost. Usually how Hawluchas run, so like the berry boost with the terrain. Okay, I'm really kind of happy with that. Now there's two trains of the board here. If I go into Darmanitan and I go for the Ice Punch, he's got a free switch into Rotom. But if we go into Scrafty and we just go straight for a Crunch, which is what we're gonna do, we should be okay. He goes for a Substitute. Oh, as long as Curse Body doesn't activate, we're okay. But that's a really unusual set. He gets a crit there. We should be taking it out here. Again, that extra little bit of damage output really helped there. Probably goes into Hawlucha and goes for another one of those Brave Birds. Fine by me. We've done our job here. Let's go for an Ice Beam. He goes for Brave Bird, as we thought. And Hawlucha's there. See, I'm not sure why he's putting so much like love into this Hawlucha. Yeah, it's been the only thing to get kills for him so far. But like, Rotom was such a valuable player for him. But I am in a little bit of a pickle here because I go into Snorlax, go for a Body Slam. Does probably like 40%. He just goes for a Thunder Wave, which is fine. Okay, how much did that do? 55%. Snorlax is just big and chunky. Yes, he is. Oh, she is, sorry. Let's wait. He gets paralysis there. That's fine. As long as we kill the Rotom and maybe get some damage off on the Mimikyu. They're the only two things I really need. If we hit this now, we're in a great spot because that'll kill. Beautiful. Mimikyu coming, please. Okay, so all we need is to bust this Mimikyu disguise, and we should be okay. Cool, we bury up, we paralysis, let's farm, and we do bust the disguise. So now it's been somewhat altered, but he takes a little bit of damage, which is fine. He's not setting anything up, which is amazing for us. I kind of want to go into Darmanitan and go for an Ice Punch because this should do at least 75% and it should kill. Actually, that just knocks it out straight away. So it's not a very bulky Mimikyu at all. Let's see how much it does to this Rotom. If it kills it, I'm just wow. This thing's yeah, it kills it. So stat wise, it's 570 attack. Purely because of that Gorilla Tactics, and then 475 speed. What on earth? I am sort of looking into using this in a different way where it's a choice band. So you get the choice band on top of the choice band, so you're hitting with like 1,000 damage, and then sticky webs being on the floor, or even in like a doubles battle where you sort of just go for a U-turn and something goes for a tailwind, so you're pretty much always just in a good spot. Anyways, let's find another game, see how we go. Alrighty, so this time we actually come across a legitimate weather team, which is fine, because we've got, again, I'm kind of happy to lead with Rillaboom, but I feel like he goes for the Tyrod deck. Cinderace lead. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake straight off the bat. If he's slower and he gets it, good on him. But he's immune. What are we going to? I'm just going to Toxicity here. Now the cool thing here is after Toxicity should be doing at least 50% to the Excadrill with the pretty awesome. Let's get that timer on. Elbow. I'm actually okay with that. I'm just going to go Switch. I don't think that's Switch yet. Could have probably gone for the overdrive there. Probably need that up. I'm going to take this point to set up my Stealth Rocks. He just goes for an Earthquake. That's okay. Go for Stealth Rocks here. He just goes for a Close Combat. I didn't even realize. Oh, that must be his new move in Elbow again. Because I don't think he got that in previous generation. But that's pretty cool. Now, the even better thing that can happen here is I can go into Toxicity. And now I go for a Burst. If he switched, he does, he just goes straight to the attack, so it goes down. Now I hope he doesn't go into Dragon. And if it physical Dragapult with Dragon Dance, that is a problem in my opinion. Excadrill comes in and it's a balloon variant. My team doesn't like balloon variant, so I'm going to go for a balloon. So let's break that balloon, and he just goes for an earthquake. It's fun. Now let's go into our scrap and let's go for a Dragon Dance. If he goes into Night, yeah, that's fine. So we're hitting it neutrally with Drain, really. And Ice Punch. The Drain Punch puts the set out. I'm going to go for... Okay, we're probably not going to take a Brave Bird, but we get a crit, which is great. He goes for a Bolt Up, which is not good for us. But if he goes for a Roost now, 2 crits in a row, that's not bad for us, but terrible for him. Okay, so Dragapult probably coming in, or Incinerates. Dragapult does come in. We won't be outspeeding it. I think it's 420 speed as a Jolly variant. It doesn't take us out, we take it out. Sure, he can still sort of send in the Incinerates, that'll kill me. But it goes into this thing. Not entirely sure why, because we're going to get back most of our health. Yeah, we get back all of our health pretty much. Just so his Excadrill gets 3 turns of speed. I don't know if that was the right choice. This shouldn't kill him. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure our Diamanitan would have swept the Cinderace. Even if the Cinderace killed us, which I don't think it would have, it's not overly strong as far as I've seen. Plus we had Snorlax in there, which could have just been a little bit fat, taking a hit, going for it. Rillaboom can take most hits. He's actually fairly bulky as well. So that's how this 12 Drummers drumming team goes. I know it wasn't necessarily all drum-based Pokemon, but I can see everything playing an instrument, or at least some sort of drum. Snorlax with its belly. I see Diamanitan sort of bongo drumming. Scrafty, he's definitely like just a normal like percussion set. Yeah, ignore me, but that's how I see the set going. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy, check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways,